Moin Moin and welcome to Ralfs Fotoflug and Ralfs Foto-Bude. As you can imagine, today the topic is not photography, it's not a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Today our topic is copters or drones. And it's not the Phantom Vision Plus or the Phantom 2 Vision Plus. Today it's a new copter, it's from Yuneec, the Q500, and the reason why I have the Vision here or the Vision Plus here is because it's a very similar copter to the DJI copter, and Yuneec wants to get a piece of the cake from the copter scene, so they try to get into the copter scene, and I think that's a good way because the Yuneec Q500 is a ready-to-fly copter, RTF, or almost ready-to-fly copter, RRF. You only have to set up the propellers and the battery and stuff like this, but it's easy to set up the copter. And so I think it's a good opportunity to show you what the Q500 is, how it works, how it flies, and at least I want to make a comparison between the Q500 and the Vision Plus, because they are very similar. Also the price is similar. You get the Q500 for almost exact the same price like the Vision Plus. You have a 3D gimbal camera inside the copter, you have a quadrocopter, you have the control remote within the package, so you have everything you need to start with flying. And so it's very interesting to see what is the difference between these two copters. Today I want to show you the unboxing of the Q500 and then there are coming up several more videos. I want to show you how you assemble the copter, the first flight of the copter, and for sure the comparison between these two copters, the Q500 and the Vision Plus, because I think it's very interesting to see which one is better, which one gives you more opportunities. Yuneec is a little bit newer in the market, so they are not so big in the market, but they want to get a cake of the copter scene, and so that's a good reason to explain and show you the new Yuneec Q500 today with the unboxing. So here we are with the unboxing. On top of the box we have the box content, we have some information, we have the contact addresses of the different countries here, USA, Hong Kong, Europe and UK, so here are the different countries. We have accessory box, welcome pilot, and let's have a look what's inside the box. First of all, we have the quick start guide of the Q500. Looking at the quick start guide, here we have the different parts. We have the copter and they have the remote control. We have the different buttons and lights, and here also the different buttons are explained. Then we have some important informations, and on the back side we have this quick start guide, starting with charge the batteries, prepare the camera, install the propellers and stuff like this. So it's a nice guide, ending up with the first flight mode or the different flight modes and the camera controls and the display. So that's the quick start guide. Next point is a warning. On the warning we have the informations: keep clear from the spinning propellers, safe flight, maximum flight altitude, do not fly over crowds, do not fly near airports. So these are the most important informations. On top of these, for you it's very important to check the local laws. In Germany you have to have an insurance if you want to fly copters, a special insurance for flying copters. So it's very important for you to check the local laws, because you may also need an insurance before start to fly with these copters. So make sure you're on the right side of the law. Coming with the same sheets for the German customers. Oh, on the back side, sorry, I've missed this one. On the back side, no, I've missed this because here are the LED status indicators. So you have the different LED symbols of the Q500. I will explain this later in the assembly and in the first flight. And on the back side we have the instruction for the compass calibration. Also, I will show you this in my first flight and in the assembly because this is also an important part. You may know this from the DJI Vision. You make the copter dance to make the compass calibration. On the Q500 it's not exactly the same, but still you need a compass calibration. Okay, so missed this one. That's the LED indications and the compass calibration, and then we have the German sheets. Looking in the copter, in the package, now we have the propellers. Very nice. We have 2 sets of propellers, so we have 8 propellers. I think that's real good because when you're a beginner, it may happen that you not make a crash, but you get the propellers when the copter starts or when you land. The copter may fall to a side and the propellers may get a small damage. So you have propellers here to change, and I think that's really good. So you have 2 sets, 8 propellers. Then we have here the holder or the strap for the remote control. I will pack out this later. We have the accessory box, and under the accessory box, this I will show you first. We have a shield, and this shield goes on the remote control, because in the remote control we have an FPV monitor where you can see the FPV picture, the picture from the camera, from the copter, and when the sun is bright outside, it may be a good idea to cover the monitor a little bit to get this shield on the monitor. I had 2 of these. I don't know the English name, sorry for that, but you can put it on the remote control and fix it there, so you have a little bit better picture in the bright sunlight. Here we have the accessory box. I will show you what's inside the accessory box. It starts with the micro SD card and the micro SD adapter. So in the copter comes a micro SD card. One is here in the package. I think it's a 4 GB SD card, but you can use your own SD card. It's micro SD card, so it's very good that you have the adapter here to use it in your normal SD card slot on the computer. Next point is USB cable. I think it's for charging the remote control and to get contact, maybe firmware update or stuff like that. So this is USB cable. Here we have a cable to charge the battery. It's a LiPo battery, and this is the cable to charge the battery. Next one is here. Oh, that's the USB cable, and I think this one is to set up new firmware at the copter and at the remote control, because you use a small connector and you have the USB connector on the other side. So this is for firmware updates. And then we have a small, I think, scissor. Yeah, scissor. I don't know for what this is. And last but not least, we have a small Imbusschlüssel. How do you say in English? Help me. You know what I mean? And there's a small piece which comes on the copter. I don't know where and what it is, but I will see this one later when I make the assembly of the copter. Okay, so let's put out the strap here and then see what's inside the package. Here we are. So that's the strap for the remote control. Here we are, that's the copter, that's the Q500, and you see it's a little bit bigger than the DJI Phantom. You see it's a little bit wider, the landing gear is a little bit wider, and so I think that's a good idea because it helps you when you land and it's a little bit windy. You may know that some pilots have problems with the vision when it's windy because it turns over at the landing, and so I think this is a real good idea, and I like this very much that they have the wider landing gear gives you a little bit more security, especially when you're a beginner in flying. And so I think it's a really good idea to have these wider landing gear. Here on the front of the copter is the camera. There's a security cover before you have to remove this one. This I want to show you when I make the assembly of the copter, of the whole stuff, and show you what to obey when you make the assembly, the propellers and stuff like this, batteries. I will show you how to do this. Next of all, we have an adapter here for charging the battery. In your country it may look a little bit different. This is the European or the German connector, power plug. And here we have one very nice and important thing. We have an adapter for the lighter in the car, because you can use the charger for the lithium polymer batteries. You can use this one also in your car when you're on holiday and you're traveling and you want to charge the battery. This is very, very good, because DJI charges you an extra, I don't know, 80 bucks for the car charger. So this is real nice that the car charger is included in this set. Coming to the batteries, we have two in this box. This is a Christmas edition. I don't know how long Yuneec will hold this edition also in the next year. It's a starter edition where you get two batteries in this package. These are lithium polymer batteries, 5,400 milliampere hours. It's a 3S Accu battery. And it's unique battery, so you have these special connectors here for the copter. So it's not a standard battery. But I will see in some of my later videos of the Q500 if you can use, if there's a trick, if you can use your standard lithium polymer batteries. But by now you have to use the Yuneec batteries, which comes with the copter. And which you have to charge with the special charger, and you have the special connectors here for the copter. These are the connectors for the copter, and these are the connectors to charge the battery. Okay, two of them are in the package. This one is a grip to fix the motor when you put the propeller on the copter. I will show you also later on how this will work. And here we have the charger. This is the battery charger. You have two indicator lights, green and red. You have here the connector for the battery I showed you before. It's this cable. One end comes in the charger and the other end comes in the battery. And on the side we have the connector for the power. Even you can use the power supply, this one 210 or 110 or 240 volts, or you can use what I showed you before, the car connector. This one you can put in here and charge your battery in the car. Okay, so these are the two chargers, one for the remote control, this one with the USB cable, and the other one for the battery. Here is the cable for the charger. In your country you may have a different one. Again, this is the European or the German one. And now we're coming to the remote control. This is the remote control. Here on the bottom of the remote control you have the big screen where you can see the camera picture and the different settings of the copter. As I said before, I show you this one, how this will work and how you have to make your setup. I will show you this one later. Here we have the start-stop button to start the engines of the copter. Then we have here different levers. Here you can change between the different fly modes. Smart, Angel and Home are the different flight modes. Here you have the sticks to control the copter, left, right, forward, backward, up and down, and turn left and turn right. Different buttons here. I don't know how to use them now. I will show you also this later. On the top of the remote control, here we have a button. There's a camera symbol, so this one may make a picture when you press it, and the one on the right side, there's a camcorder symbol, and this one may start a video. I'm quite sure this does start a video, and this one makes the pictures. On the side we have a lever which shows two symbols. This is a rabbit and a turtle, and so you can change here the speed, I think so, because rabbit is fast, turtle is slow, so this should change any speed of the copter. I don't know what, I will show you later how this one will work. And on the other side you have also a lever which with a camera symbol, and I'm quite sure that this will turn the camera up and down in the gimbal to change the camera angle of the copter. The remote control is good in the hand. It's not too heavy and not too light. On the back side we have the built-in battery. I can show you here. This is a lithium-ion battery, so you have a lot of time to use this remote control before it turns off. I think it's a good idea, and DJI does it with the new version of the Phantom Vision Plus also. They have a new remote control with a built-in battery, and so this is a real good idea to make a built-in battery, so you don't have to change the batteries, and you have a longer life if you use a battery like this and not the standard batteries. The remote control, as I said before, is good in the hand. The joysticks are good reachable. Also the buttons here you can reach very good. You can move the sticks and turn these side levers here very good. Yeah, so I like this, and I'm very interested to see how the picture is, how the remote control works. Should be a touch screen, and yeah, so I will show this in my next video when I make the assembly of the copter and when I make the first flight. And the next video then is the comparison between the Q500 and the Phantom Vision Plus, so you get a good overview about the two copters. Sorry. Okay, so that's it for today, the Q500 unboxing. I hope you enjoyed the video and you get some good information. If you like the video, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned for the next videos of the Q500. Thank you for watching, and as always I say bye bye and moin moin.